right, well, I just got back from being outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the YMCA of San Francisco's Classrooms for All. But even more importantly, happy Black History Month, everybody, and welcome to another segment of Black Excellence featuring S.T.E.A.M. I'm so happy you could join us. My name is Crystal, and today is gonna be a lot of fun. So today we're gonna be learning about rocket science. And for anyone that knows some history around NASA or anything like that, you might have heard of the name Dr. Mae Jemison, because she's a pretty cool lady. That is who we're gonna be hearing about today, and that is gonna be the realm of experiment we're gonna be doing today. So it's gonna be an awesome day, is what I'm telling you. So you know. First things first, I'm gonna go over the supplies we're gonna need, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about this cool lady over here that I talked about, Dr. Mae Jemison, and then we're gonna hop into action and do our activity. First things first, you're gonna need an empty water bottle. I have two. They still have their lids. I'm unsure if I want to use the lids, but make sure you have lids with them in case we do actually need them. You're also gonna need some corks that fit in the water bottles. I need to make sure this is the cork that I fit with each. That part is gonna be very important later when it comes to launching these bad boys. Cause spoiler alert, we're making rockets, woo-woo! You're gonna need some tape. You're gonna need some dental floss or some string. Some like really skinny string. You're gonna need some vinegar, some baking soda, some toilet paper. However, I know this is a hot commodity right now, so maybe some, I don't know, paper towels, Kleenex tissues. We're not gonna use that much of it, so parents, don't worry. Some popsicle sticks or pencils, because these are gonna help create our launch pad. Also, if you have a funnel at home, it looks like a cone-shaped object that you would have probably in the kitchen, because that's gonna help us when it comes to pouring the vinegar in these bottles. I myself actually do not have a funnel today, so I am gonna use paper and I'm gonna form it into a cone when the time comes. So you can use paper and form it into a cone, or you can use a funnel. If you don't have a funnel, what I'm saying is it's not the end of the world. We can definitely work around that. Also, if you don't have these supplies on hand, it's totally okay. You can watch us do this experiment because it's gonna be really festive, and you can do it with a trusted adult later when you have the supplies with you. And if you do have the supplies, great. You can do it along with us. Before we hop into our activity, we're gonna talk about this really awesome lady, Dr. Mae Jemison. She was the first African-American female astronaut to travel to space. Let's talk about that. That is really amazing. It's really cool for anyone to travel to space, but to be the first African-American female to travel to space, that's really awesome. You are a trailblazing human being to do that. To be a role model for millions of other people, millions of children watching you at home, even to like this day, to be someone who was the first to do something and showing that you could do it, shows that if you're sitting at home right now and you think something seems really hard or you don't know if you can do it, put your mind to it, because you can. Because it doesn't matter if something seems hard, if you put your mind to it and do it, you can do it. She taught us that, and she did that. She did that. She also was the science mission specialist aboard the Endeavour. That was the name of the space shuttle she was on. And she was the science specialist. Let's get a shout out also for women in STEAM, because Women can do it. And she also graduated high school early. She went to Stanford University for her bachelor's degree. I really think that she is someone a lot of people should look up to because she broke down barriers for women in STEAM in general, not just African American women, but for all women, because she showed that we could do it. I think that we all at home should know who Dr. Mae Jemison is. And if you didn't before, now you do. With that, we're gonna move on to our experiment of making our very own bottle rocket because she rode on a rocket to outer space. Mind blowing. All right, first things first. We're gonna make our workstation more workable. We're gonna make our little packets of baking soda first. This is very important because this is a major part of our rocket fuel. So we're gonna take out our toilet paper. Gonna use maybe 2 squares. So you're gonna need about a tablespoon of baking soda, a hefty tablespoon. All right, and we're gonna take our string, whatever we have, whether it's a dental floss or string, and we're gonna tie it up. We're gonna tie it up like a little package. It's like a little present. We're gonna put that on the side so it's ready, like the little baby package it is. And you'll notice I have 2 water bottles, so I'm making 2 rockets. I know, exciting stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 squares again. Cool. I'm gonna put my toilet paper over there. Gonna take my baking soda like so. Gonna sprinkle it. Sprinkle. Sprinkle me. Sprinkle me till I got a tablespoon. About. Maybe. I'm gonna do something wild, guys. So if you do this at home, make sure we have adult supervision because it's very important because these are going to shoot up off the ground and we do wanna make sure we're safe. So that is very important. Again, make sure you do have a trusted adult with you. I'm going to add a little bit more baking soda to this one to see which rocket shoots higher. We're gonna get wild, guys. We're gonna get wild. All right, and I'm gonna mark it too so I remember. Just gonna get a little happy face. So I know it's my bigger one. Excitement is palpable. I'm gonna put the corks that I sized out to fit in the proper bottle. So now what I'm gonna do is I need to create my launch pad. I need to create like almost a circle. What I'm gonna do is take a strip of tape it down. All right, I need to tape another one. Little pesky guy. Because I want to make sure first that they're a pretty equal distance apart. So when I'm using them as a launch pad, everything equals out for the most part. Because that is important. equaling out in distance. Okay. So we got 2 on. Now we gotta get the other 2. All right. And that's how a launch pad should stand. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta do the other one. All right, everybody. I have 2 rockets now. Launch pads done. I'm gonna go ahead and name my rockets. For anyone that doesn't know me, I rep being from the Bay Area like no other. So, gonna have to name one after something I love from the Bay. So, I named my rockets, well, my shuttles, I should say, Dub, because, you know, the Warriors, we call them the Dubs. They get that win. And Yay Area, because we're in the Bay. That's what my shuttles are named. I hope that you come up with some names that feel fun and festive and mean something to you. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take the cork out. We're gonna get our little funnel ready. We're gonna pour in the vinegar. About 1/3 of the way. Let's make sure this is really tight. Yeah, it might be a little more than 1/3 of the way, so I might pour some of that out. I'm gonna go pour some of this out in the trash because we don't want things to get too crazy. And now we make our funnel again. And now we put it in our bottle. For our next step, we're gonna take our rockets outside for our launch because in theory, these could go up pretty high. Because when we drop our lovely little packages into the rocket itself, that is gonna create a chemical reaction, create some carbon dioxide inside the bottle, and the pressure in the bottle is gonna be what shoots the rocket up from the ground. So, that being said, I'm really excited. I'm gonna get these lovely little rockets ready to go up onto the roof of our YMCA here, and I'll see you up there. All right, everybody, we're on the roof, we're doing it, and we're gonna start out with the little package we made that's a little smaller, and we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna just see. So we gotta do this all really quick. All right. We're gonna take it, drop it in. We're gonna shake it. Oh God, the launch pad came out. Oh God. Okay, that was the first one. It's cool. That was the Warriors. It's okay, we love their efforts. They did great. And now we're gonna go again. my personal favorite. And, you know, we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna just, that's in there. That's in there. That's in there. Yay! It did a thing! So, yeah, the more baking soda you put in, the more it'll poof. Great. So, I hope you all enjoyed seeing our rockets go off. I know that it was not the huge explosion we were expecting, but it's okay. That totally happens when we are doing science experiments. We always have to try again. That's the beautiful part of science. If we stopped when we didn't get the result we wanted, we would never make any progress. And I don't think that Dr. Mae Jemison would be where she is today if she had stopped when she made small failures in life. So if there's one thing that you take away, is that never stop trying, never give up, keep moving forward on your dreams, even if they seem hard, and be that person that makes things that seem impossible possible. So thank you again for joining me in our Black Excellence series. Please join us at YMCASF.org/classroomsforall for more classes. See you again soon, everybody. Bye. Happy Black History Month.
Did you know that YMCA of San Francisco never closed? When shelter in place happened, we could no longer provide in-person programming. We quickly shifted to provide youth and family programming virtually. As early as April, we started providing on-demand activities in our YMCA of San Francisco YouTube channel.
For this video, we're going to be making a geodesic dome.
Today, we're going to be making a hovercraft. The science around this activity is really awesome.
In addition, we have a regular schedule of activities for our youth and families to join live. We feature read-alouds, yoga, family Zumba, arts and crafts, drawing clubs, and more. So don't miss out on our virtual youth and family offerings. Visit www.ymcasf.org for more info and class schedules.